Hello. So a very quick little video about habits and conditioning. So as you guys will probably have seen, I've been walking up and down this beautiful beach now for almost the whole month since we've been in lockdown up in the Highlands. And so the joy of having a habit, and essentially we don't have any curtains out of choice, is that every time the sun gets up, I get up and I then come down and I do a walk on the beach. And what the joy is that as I've got used to doing the walk, I've got a little bit faster, then I've started to run it. And today, first time, I've now just done my press-ups and sit-ups like I used to do. So I'm a little older and maybe a tiny bit heavier than I used to be. But the joy about creating habits and conditioning is that at the moment, a lot of us had to lean back on what we already know. We've gone back into comfort zones. We've gone back to what we know works for us and being able to lean on that. But it's it's the next chapter now. We've already had a month of lockdown. We've got quite a long way to go of not knowing what's happening next. So now's the opportunity to essentially create new habits and new conditioning. So that's why I thought, right, I've got 2 months till I'm meant to be climbing Elbrus. And from that aspect, I hadn't started the press-ups and sit-ups I'd aspired to when I first arrived up here in Scotland. So I thought I'd better start today. So that's the other thing, is if you've got a habit that you know has got a really strong purpose and a strong why, then why wait? Why not just start today? So by putting in a habit with a similar timeline, with an activity that you can do repetitively every day, even if it's little. So when we started with my dad, we've been doing a 20-minute walk every day. He's in his 80s, he doesn't walk far. But now he's asking me, saying, right, Alice, what time are we going out? And it's great because when you create a habit, you create a rhythm and you create a natural kind of momentum within your daily rhythm and cycle, where your body and your mind is then expecting that activity to kick in. So actually the last few days I've had a day where I had some client calls earlier on in the morning and essentially I wasn't able to get out on the beach. I felt completely discombobulated, and so that was quite entertaining. I hadn't quite realised how ingrained it had already come as my new habit and my new way of just starting the day and coping with things. So a little bit about habits. It really helps you improve by doing it steadily. So do the same time every day, same thing wherever you can, and then you can build on it. So hence we started with a short walk, then we've gone to longer, then I've started to run it. Well, in fact, then I started to do run walk, then I've started to run it, and now we're adding in the press-ups and the sit-ups. I'm not as strong as I have been. I was doing yoga when I was back down in London and I was getting much better with my upper body strength. I'm ashamed to say I've probably eaten maybe one piece of chocolate too many since I've been up here, but that can be worked off and I can work on it, and that's the main thing. So habits, set some habits, work out why you want to do it, make sure your why is crystal clear on the benefit that you are going to get from this. Is it going to make you feel better? Is it going to give you some brain space? Is it going to physically make you feel better? Is this going to boost some of your immunity by getting your body back in shape? Or if you're already in shape, just getting it home to the next stage and the next level up. So enjoy, start small, build every day. And wherever you are, whatever is your norm, there is always something to build from. So you will have seen the high performance guys. This is how they do it. This is how we get ourselves into peak performance condition. Sorry, I'm having a moment there. So even before I went to Sandhurst, I went and did some mountain climbing. I knew that in a gym I wouldn't be able to get to the fitness and the physical state that I needed to be in. So I went up into the Himalayas and spent a couple of weeks up there, going to the trekking up to the mouth of the Ganges. And that helped. So it doesn't always have to be conventional. It doesn't have to be something that appears boring or dull. Create it to suit you and enjoy. Ciao for now.